Welcome to Hellstormwargaming. My name's Maggie. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. How are you all doing today? Welcome. My name is Mikey, and today we're talking about Warhammer. That's what we're planning to do. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a good couple of days. Let me know what you've been up to. What goofs and gaffs have you been up to? Have you seen? You seen anything crazy? Anything interesting? It's a weird time to play Warhammer right now. It's a weird time to be playing Warhammer right now, that's for sure. Because it feels like there's fucking loads of shit going on for one game and none for the other. And then just like random Wednesdays we get crazy updates that change the meta completely. So it's going to be an interesting one. But I've got a new fidget toy. I got a new fidget toy. I got my 3D printers up and running last night because I needed something. And I printed myself a butterfly knife. It's not real, chat. It's made of plastic. But it's very enjoyable. It's such a good fidget. Chat, would you buy one of these? Would you carry one of these in the public streets of the United Kingdom? It's like I'm in London. So if you see me flicking around, that's what I'm doing. If you see me flicking something around, that's what I'm doing. I'm flicking around a printing place butterfly plastic knife. It's not a real knife. Made of plastic. I made it on a 3D printer, but it printed in one piece, which is very cool. And now it like flicks around and stuff. Now I want to learn how to do tricks. I hadn't considered printing a butterfly knife. No, me neither. So I have an Anchor Make M5C, and it's got like a, it's got an app. It's got an app, and it's got like a fucking browser on it that you can like 3D print files straight from your phone. So I was like, well, while I'm calibrating it again, I'll print something a bit random, and I print one of these, and it's the best thing I've ever printed. If you see me if you can hear it, I don't know. It's as real as a knife as you are a gamer god. Anyway, I'm just going to tell my Discord that I've gone live, so give me a moment. Butterfly knives are illegal in the UK, really? Knife illegal. UK. Bad knives include butterfly knives. I wanted to get one to do cool tricks. Organ! Thanks for the 38 months, dude. Thanks so much for the 38 months. What a fucking legend, dude.
Organ UK celebrates.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Be like Organ and become a member if you haven't already, or resub. If you're already a member, you can gift a membership to someone else. That'd be really cool. Organ, your prize should arrive this week. Sorry, I've been slack. So let me just tell the entire team I just got that just on live. Yo, chat. New meta planning for Imperial Knights. Yo, Dealwag, thanks for the 49 months, bud.
Rejoined. Dealwag celebrates 49.
Thank you so much, dude.
I'm member.
You member. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right, that's the Discord told. That's the Discord told. Welcome in. Let me say hello to everybody. Illegal along with locking and gravity blade weapons, which is a shame. I don't know what either of those are. Gravity blade. Is that like Assassin's Creed? You know? Look out the rest. They're probably illegal. You can get a trainer, but you basically have one, just it'll be lighter than a trainer. Yeah, this is very light. We all bought them on a school trip to Germany and Poland during GCSEs. I hopped on the bandwagon late, so all the camo ones were gone and I got stuck with a gold. Just Liverpool shit. Just Scouser shit. Look at my gold butterfly knife. They make them blunt with rounded skeletonized metal that can't be made into a real knife. That makes sense. This isn't the title I gave you last night. Chat, I do want to say, look, big news. Big news! Second big announcement of the week. Alright, first one, I have to type !shop in chat. Alright. I have to type exclamation point shop in chat. Okay, like that. Do you try it? Try it yourself. See what happens. It's actually really cool what happens. Am I dropping frames? No. You type that, you get a link. Okay. You get a link, and then you realise that we have a tournament this weekend. The final time to buy a ticket is tomorrow. So if you'd like to come along, then come play some 40k. You can bring Imperial Knights if you want to. You don't have to. But it's happening on Sunday this week. So if you'd like to come along, 32 players. We've got 3 games. Should be a good laugh. We don't have 32 players just yet. But if we sell out, we will. I don't think we'll sell out. But it should be good fun. It should be good fun. Second big one is me, Deck, and Cal beat the Ever Dark boss last night. We are literally Night Rain professionals. We are literally Night Rain professionals, chat. What can I say? 32 Canis Rexes, yeah. We are literally gaming professionals because we beat the hardest boss in Night Rain. Okay. Didn't get an achievement. There isn't one. Cringe. But there's another one coming, so we're going to do that next. It was piss. It was quite funny because, like, I was running around and I didn't have very good weapons. And I was like, this run's so dead. This run's so dead. Alright, and we're fighting the boss before the last boss. End of night 2. And I'm like, boys, this is a dead run. Let's just give up. I was like, I'm going to go into the night and just die so you can't revive me. Just give up. Anyway, they persisted. Okay. They persisted, and then made us go to the final boss. And I was like, bros, we're not going to do it, but, you know, I'll not fuck about. I'll try. And then we ended up doing it anyway. For the first time. Even though I was like, this is the dead run. Man was so toxic. Deck needs to listen to comms, that's all. I've never been toxic, ever, until I started playing games with Deck. There was also 2 end of night bosses. That did true. That was very true. So I was like, you carried. No, I was doing pretty well. And then I went down. And then I went down again. And then it was just Cal. And he just stood there with his shield, being a big bird. And just revived us both. And then we battered him. So I did get carried a little bit by Cal. But yeah, I've never been more angry or more toxic playing video games until I was playing with Deck. And when we said stuff like, yo, Deck, we're all going up to the top of the castle. And he's like, yeah, we get there, he dies. We die, he's not there, sorry.
Member, DM Stuff celebrates 56 months of membership. I just ordered a chicken and an egg from Mikado. I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, DN Stuff. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you very much. So yeah, so I'd be like, yeah, Deck, look, are we going up to the top boss because it's really hard? It could do with all 3 of us. He's like, yeah. We get there, me and Cal start fighting, me and Big C, grinding for the team. One of us goes down. And then I look around, Deck's not there, and I'm like, Deck, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I'm just at the merchant, mate. I'm just at the shop. And I'm like, and then it happened again. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just getting my boss weapon. I'm just getting my boss drop. I've never been so mad. I've never been so mad in a video game. That's why Cal has 2 wings to carry us both. True. Have you unlocked mirror mode in Mario Kart World yet? No, I haven't. I've been trying to play fucking... Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. DN Stuff, thank you again for the 56 months. I don't know, I laughed at the joke and then started talking. Apologies. DN Stuff, thank you for the 56 months, dude. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. You're a fucking legend. You could become a new member. We got no new members yet. We're at number 6. If this number... Look, I'll show you 1 second. Wait. If this number, okay, fills up and it gets to 25, I'm going to do a giveaway. And to do that, you have to become member, right? And it's not threatening, I'm just flicking. You have to become member. You can gift a membership. You can Prime sub. You can Twitch sub. You can give some bits. You can send a super chat. Anything you want. You can do all of those things. I'm going to hurt myself. Have I Have I unlocked mirror mode? No, I haven't. I've been trying to play online knockout. Oh my goodness, it's so hard, bro. Bro, it's so hard. It's actually ridiculous how hard it is. So, if you don't know, knockout on Mario Kart, the new one, it's like one continuous race, and there's like checkpoints, and you have to be above a certain position to get through. I've never managed to make it to top 4. I thought I was really good at Mario Kart, but it turns out if you play Mario Kart with people who play online who are also quite good, what happens is like as soon as you get hit by a shell and you're in first, you end up in 20th rather than like 3rd. Which is like super annoying. It's super annoying. It's fun, but very hard. I get angry at it where I play one game and then I'm like, right, I'm out. I thought I was most angry when I was playing with deck. It might be when I'm playing Mario Kart. Guys, is this getting annoying yet? This knife thing. I feel like it might be getting annoying. I'd be annoyed. It's just very fun to fiddle with. I have a fidget spinner on my desk. Where's it gone? Oh, I fucking lost it. I tied it on my desk the other day. I have a fidget spinner on my desk. No, it's here. That I got from Insomnia. And I play with this all the time. Jacob! Thanks for the 2, mate. The new night meta, the time of ages has come. Yeah, literally. Just being second for 90% of the race. It doesn't work. Because, like, you know, like in Mario Kart, where you're playing with your friends or whatever. Or you're playing solo. It's like you've got first, second, third. Then you've got the mess. And I call it the mess. It's like the rest of the players. That if you fall into, you end up falling behind. You get a good item, you get in front of them again. The mess is just in second. As soon as you drop from first, that's it, you're out. You know? Just 3 more weeks till the second Switch 2 game comes out. And it looks sick. The Donkey Kong game looks absolutely insane. It looks so good. I'm actually excited for it. It looks really good. One sec. However, we're going to be talking about Imperial Knights today. That's the plan. We're going to be talking about what I think is going to be the list that people are running for Imperial Knights. The list that I will not be running because I don't want to buy 5 Forge World Knights. But, you know, there's a spoiler. But how's it going, chat? Has anyone managed to play against the new Imperial Knights yet? Or with them? Has anyone gone, you know what, I'm gonna try them out this week at my local gaming club or whatever? Is the list going to be running an ally with another army? No. No, that will be common, though. That will be common. I played with them. How'd you find them, Riley? How'd you find them? Broken? Ridiculous? But yeah, Canis Rex is going to show up in like so many people's lists. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Stupid question. Have you seen the full data sheet of the new knight? No, not yet. No, the new knight, the new knight defender hasn't been previewed yet. They're not even like showing off like what sort of rule it's going to have. So it must be a while away, yeah. But Imperial Knights, if you didn't know, last week we got a huge update to Imperial Knights, okay? Last week we got a big update to Imperial Knights. One of them being dropping most of their toughness down from T12 to T11. However, with that, what they also did is drop the points on every knight, okay? So for reference, if you didn't know, I'm going to be talking about Imperial Knights today, but Chaos Knights is a very similar story. As you can see, the Imperial Knights got very cheap compared to what they were. And the thing is with it is they got very cheap, but the rules didn't change for them. You know, Canis Rex dropped 1 point in toughness, gained a couple of wounds, and is now 70 points cheaper, which is not really reflective of his rules change that he had, you know. Which makes people think that maybe these are the points from the codex that have had rules changes, but then because the codex hasn't come out, they've just gone, we'll just give them the new points and the new toughness so it matches Chaos Knight, so there's not like discrepancy between the two. But I don't think that, personally, I don't think that works, you know. Dropping in toughness, gaining 4 wounds and going down 115 points is pretty wild, to be honest. It's a pretty wild change. When Imperial Knights were, like, meta-wise, were already starting to have a little climb. They were already starting to do, like, not like breaking the backs of anything, but they were like doing pretty well. They were like high 50% win rate. So it's quite surprising to see that they got the update, and then it was even more surprising to see that they went down in loads and loads of points. Now, obviously we've not had a lot of time to like really digest the new Imperial Knights points and work out the list for them. But the list that I was thinking of, which I think looks really scary, is exclusively Forge World. And by Forge World, I mean now plastic barring the Atropos. Because obviously these rules are for the lanky Imperial Knights, the taller ones that were previously Forge World and now are mostly plastic. And there's some really good rules in here, especially my favorite, the Atropos. So if you don't know, the Cerastus Knight Atropos, let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture. It's one of the coolest looking knights, I think, especially on the web store. Look at this bad boy. Look at him. What a beast. I bought one of these when they came out. I've still not painted it. I showed it on stream last week. You know? I showed it on stream last week. He's so beast. He's got the Graviton Singularity Cannon and then a lightsaber, essentially. He's so cool. He's so I love this. Not this one. I love this picture. That's basically the pose I gave mine as well. So cool. Anyway, he has some really good rules if you didn't know. He moves 12, T11, 3 up, 5 up, 28 wounds, leadership 6, and OC 10. So OC 10 is great. Usually taking an objective of someone. He has 2 ranged weapons because the Atropos Las Cutter, the lightsaber, is a shooting weapon and a ranged weapon. As you can see, high intensity, D6 shot, strength 14, -3, 4 damage. 230 quid. Yeah, he was 175 when I bought him, and that was expensive then. And it wasn't that long ago. Like 7 or 8 years ago. I don't think inflation's gone up that much. But yeah, his standard weapon is low intensity or high intensity. So you can get, for D6 shots with sustained, damage 4. I don't know if you know anything that you could use damage 4 against. 9 years ago. Oh, bro. Don't do that to me. I bought him not long after he came out, so probably 9 years ago. Yeah, so I don't know if you know anything about the 40k meta right now. If you don't, I'm about to explain to you. There's lots of things that 4 damage would be really good against. Let's say, I don't know, rhinos. You only need 3 wounds to get through. Mikey, what are you talking about? I don't know. How about, like, infantry? What type of infantry, Mikey? Because most of them have 2 wounds. I don't know, maybe Death Shroud? You know? Maybe Death Shroud. Maybe Custody Terminators. Maybe Wardens that are having to take loads of Feel No Pain. Suddenly, 4 damage is absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. He's also got the Graviton Singularity Cannon, which is D3 Blast. Can have Dev Wounds if you overcharge it. Strength 16, -4, D6 +1. It's pretty good shooting. The damage for a D6 is obviously with sustained is like a little crazy, especially when you consider the special rules as well. The special rules are while this model is while the model is affected by this ability, which is the bondsman, you can reroll the hit and wound against Titanic for the Helverins. Right, okay. Macro extinction. Each time this model makes an attack that attacks a monster or vehicle, add 1 to the hit roll. If it's a Titanic or towering, add 1 to the wound roll. In a mirror match, an Atropos is absolutely horrific. You know? Absolutely horrific. Adding 1 to the hit and potentially wound roll is crazy good. He's shooting and fighting. And which fighting, he does have 12 attacks at damage 2 or 6 attacks at damage 4 again. It's all the same profile. He's essentially shooting it in combat. He still has sustained hits. I'm pretty new to 40k. Am I crazy? Is the Chaos Knights army ability detachment ability is kind of dog shit compared to Imperial Knights? Is there something I'm missing? Want to play CK, but they seem bad. I think they are underwhelming on paper. I think if you try them out, you'd be very surprised. Double Paladin with Mythic Hero, 3 Elvins, all with lethal hits all day long. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because if I was playing Knights tomorrow, let's say I was going to a tournament on Sunday this weekend and I was going to play Imperial Knights, I would have 3 of these. I would have 3 of these, honestly. They are extremely good. They are extremely good. And they're only 365 points. By the way, chat, the time's about to run out. Timer! Timer, don't lose your high score, chat! Don't lose the high score! Don't lose the high score, bro! It's already gone, it's over. So the Atropos, very, very strong. Again, 5 up in run, in shooting. And they're just, like, insanely, insanely good. Sass, thank you for the 16 months. You missed the timer, though. You were too slow. You were too slow.
Rejoined. Sauce W celebrates 16 months of membership. Scrub.
Right, chat, we got some work to do. Get these numbers pumping up. Anyway, yes, Knight Atropos on paper looks very, very good, you know? Very, very strong knight, very good shooting, very good combat, you know? Yeah, it's sustained 1 with D6 shots. You could roll a 1, but on average you roll in 4 shots and you're getting probably 4 hits. You need to amend the time so it adds a minute of stream lag. The timer is 10 minutes long, all right? If you guys don't want me to give away money, that's your problem. You can't wait until it's nearly done, then decide. It's 10 minutes long. I'm not extending the timer anymore. Pepcac, grey name, sat there criticising my timer. Not familiar with knights. Does this have a worse invuln compared to the other big knights? No, they all have a 5+ invuln. They all have a 5+ invuln, and it's usually a 5+ in. And this has a 5+ all the time. This is better because a lot of the time it says this. 5+ invuln against ranged attacks only. So this one has a better invulnerable because it has a 5+ invuln in combat. You know, let's scroll down. Megara has a 5+ invuln in combat. Atron, ranged. Castigator, ranged. Knight Lancer does have a 4+ all the time, and this is the second knight that I think you should take. This knight is so good. It moves 14 rather than 12. It's the fastest knight, or one of the fastest knights. It's pretty funny in shooting, but also it is crazy in combat. Strength 20 with lance, it's wounding anything on 2s. With 8 damage, or it's 3 damage, which is also a really good profile at 10 attacks hitting on 2s. So this one, with the bondsman, it can advance and charge, but so it can't naturally advance and charge itself. Also has to have invuln all the time. That's not true. Astartes Knight Castigator against range attacks only. Perithian. Bro, it's just the Atropos and the Lancer because he's got a shield. Trading that shoulder mount stubber for a better invuln. Yeah, all day. No, you're a good, Carl. You're a good mate. I just thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. So this guy can tank shock, and this has old tank shock rules as well, which is awfully funny. Or old stratagem rules. You can target this model with the tank shock stratagem for 0 CP, and you can do so even if you've already targeted defeat you with a stratagem this phase. Let's say you had 2 Knight Lancers. Let's say you had 2 Knight Lancers. You could charge a Knight Atropos, because you got 3 of them, and tank shock, and then you could charge another 2 Knight Lancers, and they could both tank shock as well, because of how this is still worded, which is the old way. Because it says you can target this unit with this stratagem for 0 CP and do it again this phase. So you can technically do it up to as many times as you've got a Lancer, plus 1. You do it with one guy, spend 1 CP, and then the Lancers all do it for free. Which doesn't happen ever these days. Using the stratagem multiple times a turn just doesn't happen. Is there any central thing that's making Knights scary, or just really overtuned day sheet detachment overall? Knights are really scary because they arguably slightly nerfed them, dropping them a point of toughness, but then made them crazy good because their points came down like 100 points each. They all came down like 50 to 100 points for the sake of that 1 toughness. Meaning you can get more Imperial Knights in a list, which means they're a lot harder to deal with because they're way more overwhelming. What's this all about? A Knight's good. Knights are looking pretty good, yeah, because they got cheap. So, chat, I don't know if you knew, but for a measly, you should pick your Knights up. Yeah, definitely. Now, I should say, for a measly 1,850 points. 1,850 points. You can have two Atropos and 3 Knight Lancers, or 3 Knight Lancers and 2 Atropos, or whatever sort of combination you want, because all the Forge Worlds are exactly the same points. If for that 1,850 points, you can also give one of your Knight Lancers a Mysterious Guardian, which gives him Deep Strike, and it says, once a battle in your opponent's turn, if the bearer is not within engagement range of any enemy units, can fade away. If it does so, remove from the battlefield, then deploy Deep Strike it again. So at least I got against on Sunday as an Atropos and 2 Lancers. Good luck, bro. Good luck, bro. So yeah, you can have 2 Atropos or 3 Atropos and then 2 or 3 Lancers for without the enhancement, 1,825 points. You can start adding enhancement. You can even add a Helver in if you wanted to. Let's say we'll add a Helver in. We'll add a Mysterious Guardian again. We've still got 20 points spare. We can add another enhancement. Excuse me. We can have Revered Knight. Increase the leadership by 1. So I think it's very real. I think it's very real as a going against Knights. It's going to be quite difficult. I'm gonna have to blow my nose somewhere. I'm gonna die. Oh, chat, I'm gonna die. Help. Get out of my system. Got it. I think it's very real if you're playing against or with Imperial Knights, or Chaos Knights even, because they can run basically the same list, is that Lancers and Atropos are going to be everywhere. And I think Chaos Knights can take them as well, right? Imperial Armor Chaos Knights. Are they the exact same? I think the Lancer will be slightly different. While friendly War Dog is within 6, you have Assault. Okay, fine. And then Atropos. While friendly War Dog's within 6, you can reroll hits against Titanic or Towering, which is fine. You can also make an Atropos all plastic now. So Rastus plus Canis laser, and you've got to figure out the grav cannon substitute. Yeah, that's it. Atropos are not as good as CK. Yeah, but they tell the effects 1. They tell the effects 1 Helverin. It's not all of them. It's not an aura. You choose 1. Reroll and hits and wounds is better, but this is an aura. Impressive, but Scout Advanced Storm Surge shotgun in the face. Yeah. It's not offering you multiple war dogs within range of it. I mean, you can though. You can build for it, whereas the Imperial one is only ever going to be 1. I built a different list with 6 big knights that I think is worse, but it's funnier. 3D spoilers, Abominant, Desecrator, Rampager. 6 big knights is goofy and I love it, and I got into 40k for kaiju battles and bad golly knights to live it. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely do that. The 6 big knights for Chaos Knights is one thing that they can do, whereas Imperial Knights can't do it. Because big Imperial Knights, Imperial Knights, they don't have one that's less than 350 or something. There's like a break point. There's one, they don't do less. Walking Death! Thank you for the 35 months. Thank you so much, Walking Death.
Walking Death celebrates 35 months of membership.
I don't play Imperial Knights, just guys. Is there an enhancement that gives a second bondsman? Potentially, but you can only take it on a certain type of knight. I think you can only take it on like the quote-unquote basic knights. Let me have a look. Unyielding Paragon. Oh, no. No, there isn't. Oh, Mythic Hero. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Mythic Hero, you can take only on Quest Stories, which is like the normal knight. Bezlis Arcanis plus 3 Atropos, 1 up down. 3 times Immolator, Sisters, and Minotaur Priest. That's funny. That's funny, actually. Yeah, that's definitely very good. Abominate at 325, which makes the only possible 2k list. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Fucking Canis, 3 Atropos, 3 Immolators with Sisters and Minotaur and Priest is so funny. I didn't even consider adding Sisters of Battle as like allies, because they come in the Imperial Agent section. God damn it, should have searched. I didn't even consider that you could take Immolators. 3 Immolators is absolutely ridiculous. You don't even need to play the early game with big knights at all. So you only bring them out when you know you win. Having a transport game and strict cover is insane. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let me have a look at the profiles again. So we've got Munitorum. What else did we say? Just Sisters and then Immolators. So the Immolator has the Immolation Flamers. At any time while it's shot, select one enemy unit hit by one of those attacks. Until the end of the phase, that unit cannot have cover. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. And it's a transport that can carry 6 models. If you put a position of battle squad, it splits them into 5s. Holy shit. That's quite funny, actually. Because that's 500 points. The priest, 3 emulators, and a sister of battle squad. It's the fact that you can give out ignore cover, because I was just thinking, when you're looking at these things, you know, Atropos is great, but it's AP3, so they're going to get a cover save. But you can just strip that away now. Yo, chat, how much are emulators? Exclamation point the outpost. Oh, exclamation point outpost. Just curious, how much are emulators these days? How much are 3 emulators these days? Emulator. I do have a sister's average that have 45 quid. Holy shit. 2 in stock! Yoink! Yoink! Yo! What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is happening? Nothing. Don't even worry about it, bro. Just give me a minute. Chat, I need some members. They're £45 each. Chat, come on now. Come on. Get that timer going. Get that timer going. Just curious, said the suspiciously meta-shaped YouTuber. What do you mean meta-shaped? I've never been meta-shaped in my life. I played one event without Space Marines, and now I'm like, the world is my oyster. I'm actually really good at Warhammer. I've been training in the cages, bro. The cages of Gladius. You know? I'm like Brock Lee taking the weights off, you know? Turns out I've been sick every time. I've just been fucking dragged down by a Space Marine army. Chat, my cat is so injured. Only more nights will heal them. Why do you think I can't afford them? Because I had to repair my cat's eyeball. Oh, what a crazy day. Are Atropos plastic yet? Or they're only forge-rolled right now, aren't they? I don't want to buy 2 more Atropos. I might ask Elliot if he's still got his. Elliot, you still got the Atropos. I might offer you 20 quid. I could just print the weapons. I have enough bodies. I have a castigator and I have an Acheron. Just magnetize the weapons. There you go, we Twitch Prime. So make sure you refresh, Giljoy. Make sure you refresh and it'll pop up. Yeah, that's a little bit dumb. That's a little bit dumb. Maybe I've always been a Knights player. You've seen my box of shit. You've seen my box of shit, chat. Why can you fit this into a list? Why can you fit Canis Rex, one of the best profiles, a Knight Atropos, and the Mysterious Guardian into a list? Why is that a thing? It's bang on 2k as well. That's what's more insulting. It's bang on 2,000 points to take a Minister and Priest, 3 Emulators, and a Sister of Battle Squad. Is Atropos the best knight? It's the most versatile. The Lancer looks really good, but it's definitely the most versatile, and it's the best in a mirror match. That's for sure. Yo, Killjoy! Thanks for the 3, dude. Thanks for the 3 months of Prime. It says, I have a resin Atropos in my cupboard. I'm too intimidated to build. Killjoy, just pass it to me, bro. Don't worry about it. Just pass it to me, bro. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it. I know with a tape measure will be fine against the Lancer. Well, 10-2, you're kind of screwed. But the Atropos is the perfect counter against Knight Lancers because they get plus 1 to hit and wound against them. So they're wounding them on, like, well, hitting and wounding on 2s a lot of the time. The sister of battle squad becomes 2. Do I just yell at her buy some immolators? I shouldn't. I shouldn't, should I? I shouldn't yell at her buy them. I do have a small sisters army. Maybe I start building it. Maybe I've always been a sisters of battle player. You shouldn't let your avatar you want to win soon. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to an event anytime soon. It's just so tempting because there's 2 in stock, chat. You can use my link in the description to go grab some if you want. Buy them before me and I'll get 5% back. Yeah, I just don't want... I have a sisters army. I just could never be bothered to build it because it's too many models and I wasn't that excited about it. But that list is actually dumb. I thought I'd come onto something of 5 big knights. 4 big knights, and fucking chaff. Unlike you, Charles, going to Party T this weekend at Outpost, use S shop for tickets. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally. Jump on. Come and win with Imperial Knights and 3 immolators. It's not like they're going to change the points cost for dedicated transport because how it's doing in Imperial Agents Codex. Well, not for Sisters of Battle, no, but they have specific points for Imperial Agents as an ally. This is a different point. They have a different points list, you see. So this is the Imperial Agents Codex. This is how much they are if you take them as an ally. There's not a lot of flexibility in Sisters. They mostly all look the same, is the problem. It's kind of a sold army. Yeah, it's the vibe I get. Oh, it's different. Yeah, so this is the only one that does it. This is the only one that does it. It's our army rule, cheaper models. This is the only one that does it, but Imperial Agents is a codex. You have a points list, and if you take anything as ally, they have a different points list. So usually they're a little bit more expensive. Canis at 318, Atropos at 365 is just ridiculous. Yeah. Canis and the Atropos are like all the Imperial Knights profiles are just way too cheap. Like we said, like Canis Rex feels like he's been pointed for a new codex, but just lost a point of toughness and gained wounds. New Knights cost give me hope that Baneblades might go down in cost. Deep breaths. They look so good though. But how do we deal with them, Chad? That's the question. Except for joining them, which is what I'm probably going to do. That's Vader is Padme a live cope. Yeah, literally. I don't know enough about 40k yet, but my friend said Canis got reverse Angron, if that means anything to anyone. Reverse Angron is quite funny. I.e. Angron got nerfed. Nerfed to unusable, and then Knights became unusable to very, very good. Take 3 months off, pay up your half-finished mods, and reassess the next day of slaying. Yeah. Here is Angron, there is our only Scary B. Is the Demonkin detachment actually any good? I only see people running Berserker Warband. Now the thing is Knights are extremely cheap. The toughness does make a difference when you are playing against them. You are going to be able to, you're going to feel like you can take the big ones down a little bit faster, but the problem is they've got more wounds to deal with and more models on the board. Soulforge Warpack can deal with Knight very well with triple Forge Fiends, reroll devs, etc. But can get slapped by the Atropos. Yeah, the Atropos is like a really good counter to anything that can deal with the Knights in response. That's the problem. All world FAQ. That's cool. Demon King is potent, 4 pin run almost army wide. I feel like that one might have the most play. Because Berserker Warband feels a little tough. More wound bombs. The Library's Conclave used to reliably kill one big knight. Yeah, they can reliably kill a knight, but can they kill multiple and survive? Also, wouldn't Tau be a natural predator of knights? Based on my knowledge of 40k, Tau is like the shooting / killing big monsters army. How would they do into new knights? Tau do struggle because most of their armies of the stuff that they like is like low strength. Like Riptides are like only strength 8, and then when they're trying to fight into toughness 11, yeah, there's lots of ways to buff that shooting, but they are still winning on 5s. There's ways they can get it. They can get like lethal with like certain detachment. They can like skew into exclusively melter crisis suit builds, but they are limited to deal with them with an all-rounder army, because that's going to be the problem. Is the fact that you're going to be able to build an army to beat knights. You're going to be able to build an army to beat knights, but that list is going to struggle into like the problem we've always had in 40k is like a meta is that knights become really good, so you build to be able to beat knights, and then the problem is that everyone starts running orks. Every fucker and their dog starts running orks. Papaya, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. What a legend. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. So we're at 9 on the counter now. That's the highest it's been all day. Let's even get to 25. This actually says 9. Thank you so much for buying. I really appreciate it, bud. Ironstone Space Wolves could be good. Ironstone Space Wolves is a shout, actually, because of the fact that there's the Iron Priest, which is like crazy. I love the Knights army. I bet they're quite easy and quick to play versus thousands of orcs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They're a lot easier to deal with. And just a lot easier, like just a better army as well. At the minute, just a better army. But yeah, they're a lot easier. Yeah, chat, there's been some updates to Old World. There've been some points updates and stuff. Is it going to be good points updates, or is it going to be like just a list of shit that doesn't make any sense? Cool. Oh, this is a big FAQ. Lots and lots of changes. No Tomb Kings changes. Not interested. Cool. Cool. It's the big FAQ. Right, okay. I don't know what any of it means though, so it literally is pointless to me. It means nothing. It means nothing to me, all this. They said they don't expect to do another this size. They just don't want to. They just don't want to write. They don't have to do any work. That's the problem. There's lots of big books to change lots of words. Yeah, it's just this is all just words to me. None of this is like means anything. We're doing magical points updates as an FAQ. Excellent. Where's my field manual, bro? Where's my field manual? How many pages is this? 17-page document. A lot of it's all the same though. Like they've done changes, but it's like there's a lot of changes, but it's just an updated one. Skeleton chariots 41 points. I don't know what that means. I don't know how many points they are. No, it's big changes. What do you mean no? What do you mean no, it's big changes? When I say it wasn't big changes, it just doesn't mean anything to me because I don't know the game. I don't know the game well enough to know what any of this means. So I'm past Karen. It's very good that it's getting an update though. I do appreciate that. It's just I don't know that game well enough to go through and be like, whoa, that's a huge change. I don't know the original rule. But Team Keys didn't get changed, so it doesn't matter. Charity's currently 43 points. 2 points. Let's go. Army saved. Cetra was right all along. The important thing to know is Cathay is the best and all of the factions are lame. Yeah, Cathay is very beautiful. They've definitely done a number to... They've like really shot themselves in the foot, I think, a little bit. Because you have all these like... all these old factions that are getting sold. All these factions old factions getting sold, and then they're like, here's Cathay. And they're just like insanely nice. Squarebase we'll talk about it. Yeah, because they're an old world channel. You're asking the 40k player only half knows how to play the game to look at an FAQ. What are you asking me? Who's Kathy? What does she do? She works down Cafe, mate. Kathy's Cafe. She makes bacon butties. Mikey with the bad take. What bad take have I had? What bad take have I had? Mystery stream. What do you mean? Am I like on crack or something today? Am I missing something that everyone else has like watched and I wasn't there? The bad take of I don't play this. Yeah. I like Old World, don't get me wrong. I just don't know it well enough to be like, yo, there's a new FAQ out. I'm gonna read all these things and not know what any of it means. Like, what are you saying to me? This isn't a late night stream, so I'm surprised. Bro, you know it's Wednesday, right? I stream every Wednesday. I've streamed every Wednesday for like 3 years. Very confused. Very confused with chat today. I thought it was Friday. Bro, it's Wednesday morning. Mercenary's already on holiday. It makes sense. It's 3 AM. It's pretty late. Excellent. Great job, everyone. Great job. Where were we? I'm completely lost now. I'm completely lost. Ugh. Anyway, Knights. The issue is every fucker's going to be running them. So if you don't build to play against Knights, you are going to have a problem. I ran a pretty good... I'm sorry for derailing. No, you didn't. You were just at the cusp of about to being derailed, and you did send it on the wrong path. It's because everyone's shouting about Old World. I'm getting confused. The problem is if you don't build for Imperial Knights and build to play against them, you're going to have a bad time. I ran 1,000 Sunderlands this weekend, and only 3 weapons in the army were more than toughness 11. Or toughness 11 or more. I had Magnus and 2 Mutilated Vortex Beasts. As soon as those go down, I'm relying on, like... Yeah, they've got some pretty crazy stuff of, like, mortal wounds and stuff like that. And +1 to with psychic weapons. But you are basically relying on a whole bunch of strength 4 to just do some damage. 3x6 man Eradicator squad meta. God, I'd love to be like, yeah, Eradicators, it's finally time. But they are just bad. Bogart's lethal reroll hits. Yeah, they will help. But Thousand Suns are uniquely, along with Death Guard, very broken. So they are probably not going to have too much of a problem to play with them. It definitely feels like, and this is what I kept saying at the team event as well, is that Imperial Knights and, Thousand Suns and Death Guard, it doesn't feel bad to play them against each other because they're playing on a different playing field. And it feels like Knights have joined them on that playing field of being crazy good. Whereas as soon as you start looking at other armies, you know, like early edition armies, Space Marines, Necrons, or even like later on than that, they are just like playing, they're playing like an old game, basically. It's 4 codex indexes of power creep like crazy. That's the problem. Boots or Fire Dragons? Fire Dragons might do alright into them, to be fair. Fire Dragons are probably not going to do too bad. But yeah, it feels like Death Guard, Thousand Suns are playing a different game, and then Chaos Knights and Imperial Knights are joining them on that new game. It definitely feels like we're in a Harlequins Custodes type era. Maybe not quite as brutal, but very similar. Can you do tricks with the Bali song, or is it just a stim? I printed it yesterday, it's just a stim right now. I can make it do this. And then back. We can do this. And then I can like flick it back into my hand. It's very cool. I can do this. See? Playing 2000 Suns this past weekend, it was brutal. Yeah, I played a game with a friend of mine in the final round of the team tournament, and it was over in 10-2. And I was playing 1000 Suns, they were playing Blood Angels, and Blood Angels looked really good. Blood Angels on paper looked really good. It was over 10-2. Now, it was round 5. We were just kind of like just having a laugh, you know what I mean? But like, it was like crazy. It's not innate power, really. The game has been so tuned down across the board, and some of the Thousand Suns Death Guard abilities just add up to be too much when they're combined with how cheap they are. That's the big issue, right? It's like Thousand Suns and, well, Death Guard is an example. All their units are pretty good. It's the fact that you get so many of them that's an issue. You get so much stuff with them. Why is a bloat drone that's a 3 up, 5 up, toughness 9, 10 wounds, has D6 plus 2 blast, strength 10, minus 2, 3 damage shots, 100 points? Why is that 100 points? Why is that like the same cost as basically like fucking intercessors when it picks them up every day? What is 100 points in Space Marines? It picks up Blade Guard every day and they're better. Got to sell models. Well, yeah, it does sell models annoyingly. Something like Index, T-Suns, GSC, Eldar, etc. But the way the cheat points and the new rules go together. An infiltrator squad. Yeah, what would you rather have? An infiltrator squad or a photon bloat drone with a heavy blight cannon? Heavy blight launcher. Well, there you go. What would you rather have? A photon bloat drone with heavy blight launcher or 5 rubrics? You'd be like 5 rubrics. They're OC10 and probably kill it. You know, though, GW is going to over-nerf Thousand Suns and Death Guard, and it's Night City. Yeah, definitely. Also, 6-inch deep strike charges being here in a big way. Yeah, the fact that Death Guard can easily make 6-inch deep strikes with their load of contagion units, they're just, like, horrific. You just, like, really can't stop it happening. No matter what you do, you can't stop the Death Shroud do it like deep striking where they want to. Because you try and screen it, but then they just kill your screen and then move next to you. And then they go, yeah, okay, well, now I'm within 9 of this unit, so now they can deep strike 6. For 150 points plus character as well, it's just like, why are they so cheap? But Imperial Knights, they're probably fine. Honestly. How do you deal with Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights? Play a newer book. That's really the answer. That's the sort of game we're at right now. If you aren't playing Death Guard or Thousand Suns, you're on an uphill battle. Or Knights. Into Knights. Excuse me, I'm so tired today. I didn't sleep very well. In Mortarion Hammer, you can't even stop it because things get auto-contained. Contaminated, you mean? I don't know if Mortarion's Hammer is like any good, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice idea, but you just like... You have Poxwalkers, Spawns, Rhinos, Myophytic Blight Holders, and Drones, all spare just to move around. To go, you're afflicted. They're just like... crazy efficient for no reason. But yeah, it's like they've got really good rules now. They got the double blight, the double contagion rule army-wide rather than just detachment. And then they just like have so much. Morty's Hammer was brutal into my agents on Persifer. You love agents, don't you, Jacob? You love Agents of the Imperium. Number 1. How many people play Agents of the Imperium? That's the question. How many people actually play them? And don't say 3. Please, for the love of God, don't say 3. Codex Age of the Imperium isn't real, it cannot hurt you. It is real, there's like 3 people played them. You should play 2,500 points of Agents versus Death Guard. It probably still isn't a fair game. That's funny, because once upon a time... Can you even do faction rankings anymore? How do you find your faction rankings? Is it this and then do you like a faction? Team. Aha. Be nice if they like put logos on there rather than just saying Besco's parents. Imperial agents aren't on here. You won't find us there. Well, no, it's not a real army then. Where am I at the minute? I played, what, 2 events? North America? I don't give a fuck about this. UK. How far down am I? Right. What event? What event? Oh, where I've only got 1 event. Where's my other event? If you search for it, click on agents, you find it. Oh, that's really not a real army, is it? Let's be honest. I'm 3,000 out of 5,000 with 1 event under my belt. That's pretty sick. Yeah, Jacob's 67th. Look at this fucking faker. Look at all these great... How many events have you played? How many events have you played, bro? Top 6 was a mistake. It should be previous 6. Top 6 was a mistake. It should be previous 6. Yo, look at that. He's number 1 out of 28 people. Number 1 out of 28. Bro, that's not even a fucking school class anymore. Global. Stop huffing. Stop huffing. No one cares about global. 28 people in the UK. Most have gone to one event. Do global. 96. Most of them have been to... Let's have a look. 80 of them have done one event. Like 80 of them have done one event, bro. You're top 1 because of persistence. Watch out for Joseph Salt, though. Watch out for Joseph Salt. He came first with World Eaters. Came first with Agents. Came second with Agents. Bro, he's your arch nemesis. He's your arch nemesis, bro. Of the army that doesn't exist. About Sam Young. Oh, what a joker. Never even been in single digits. Not done 4-1 at Super Major though, has he? Yeah, but bro, you have to get to 18th place to start seeing fucking... Oh, one guy's done 3 events. One guy's done 3 events. Look at that. He came 181st in Leicester. Fucking hell. Chat, where's my team listing? How many points will I get for a team event? Do team events get added to the ITC ranking? How is none of this a hyperlink? God, this website's so bad. How many points will I get for a team event? I came 7th. That's pretty good. Does it count because I made up my own my own pairings? They do, but they're so shit for points because they get scored so poorly. Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. I just don't play that many events anymore. I'm a has-been. I think they score as if there's only number of players equal to the number of teams. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm a has-been. Look at me. I'm not even the best Mikey. I'm not even the best Mikey anymore. Because I've only played 1. I'm 13,000th in the world. How many out of? I mean, I'm still more than half. No, it's slightly below half with 1 event. I used to love playing events. I just can't be fucked anymore. And they're always at a terrible time. And I don't play UKTC because of shit. It's because I think it's because I have standards now. Where am I? 56th with 6 events. Now you're just like gloating. Now you're just gloating because you're 56th. 4th at Leicester, 4th at Spring ITT. That's not too bad. Similar points. Better than half. Terrible at maths. And 13,000 is over 24,000. Is that not below half? Check our team ranking. The team ranking is going to be awful. Yep, not looking good. 5,000 teams. Oh, we're in top 700. We're in top 700, bro. I helped. He's being carried by Niall. It's just being carried by Niall. 1, 2, 3. 3. Jamati's done 2. I like how our best points is Niall coming 158. Our best points for Team Hellstorm, which you could be a part of if you remember, is Niall coming 158th, and that's why rankings are shit. Embarrassing. Look at all this shit. Guys, why even bother? If you're going to come this shit, don't even bother putting your name down. Don't take your team off before the rankings go in. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Chat, this is why I had to buy into a team. This is why I had to buy a team. Shout out to the team I sponsor, Mind Goblins, 4th place. Let's go! Let's go! Well done, the team I bought into. Let's go! My boy, my goats! My goats! We got Will, we got Nick, we got Luke. Oh, he's #1 places. Oh my god, I've never seen people score so high. Let's go! Hang on, get me a shirt. Get me a shirt. I wanted it to say sponsor daddy on the front. Also, where's my logo? Where's my logo? I'm buying onto the team. Well done, Nick and B-Jed. Let's go. Well done, Tom Green and Winter ITT. Well done, Johnny. Well done, Louis. Let's go. Or Louis, it could be. I'm not sure. Look at that. A real team. A real team, bruv. Fourth place is pretty sick, to be fair. That is pretty cool. Embarrassing stat check down below. How far behind? Quite far behind Art of War and quite far behind Vanguard Tactics. You know, chat. Why are we behind ChatGPT? This is like when Dad loves his stepchildren more. Yes, it is exactly that actually. Why are we 2 places behind ChatGPT? That's the question. Ugh, rubbish. Anyway. Enough of rankings now. Do I buy 2 emulators? Let's go Carnage. Isn't Carnage all just their own events? ChatGPT probably coaches his own team. Dad, do you want me to coach you? Is that what you're saying? No, Team Hellstorm is a family. Team Hellstorm is a family, not a competitive team. Do you get money back if you use your own link to buy 2 emulators? I don't want to say. Legally, I've been told not to confirm or deny anything. Coached by a has-been. Brad, fuck you up. Let's play right now. TTS right now. I don't even know how to use TTS. I won't listen, but it's the thought that matters. Yo, did you not see me this weekend, bro? I dropped 1 point. Did you not see, bro? I was cooking. I was cooking, bro. Man dropped 1 point all weekend, and you're calling me a has-been. If I win with ages, you have to admit they're real. Fine. If I beat you, you have to sign up for this Hellstorm Wargaming. He's never going to stop bringing this up. It's up by another event, yeah. risky. This doesn't add up to 99. What do you mean it doesn't add up to 99? What doesn't add up to 99? Are you talking about I dropped 1 point 100 out of 100? 99 out of 100. Team points. Look, I only lost 1 and I gained fucking 32 out of 50. I dropped 1 team point. Angron. 1 team point. That was it. Just 1 there. That's the only one I gave away. All the rest I took for myself. And look, just eating Death Guard. I didn't eat this one, but I stopped it. I denied this one and then ate this one. Imagine losing to Death Guard, wouldn't it be me? I was happy with this. I thought I did really well. And I gave myself the harder matchups where possible. It was only like round 2, which was like crazy because it was just four guys chilling, let's be honest. No offense to them, big love to them. It was 4 guys chilling. Then last round, I fucked up the pairings. I think we did all right. Chat, who wants me on their team? I'm a merc. I'm a merc. Who wants me on their team? Round 5, Mikey wanted a chill game. Round 5, I cocked up the pairings, and then Marcus chose the game and then lost. No thanks. Missing out, bro. Play at your own team event. Nah, I can't do that. I'm feeling bad about playing at my own RTT this weekend. In case there's odd numbers. Have you already talked about UKTC terrain? Yeah, I talked about UKTC 2 weeks ago? Last week? Like maybe last week? Maybe I'm on a mercenary for a team. The real mercenary around here. I did really enjoy it though. I just want to play. I think because I wasn't having to sweat with Space Marines, it was actually like I actually really enjoyed it. Maybe I've just been like, no, like I joked, I said that was like broccoli with the weights with Space Marines. It's actually just really hard to play with Space Marines because you're always sweating. With Thousand Suns, sometimes it was just a bit like, yeah, sound. Maybe I'm understanding why people meta chase, because you get easy games. With Space Marines, every game is hard fought. It's a hard fought battle. Not every game is easy, that's for sure. With a broken army, sometimes you just turn up and auto win. And it doesn't matter. Now try agents. No. Shan't. I'm on Knights next, chat. What can I say? What event shall I... Who's got some good events in the next month or so? I'll buy 2 more Atropos. I'll ask Elliot if he's selling his. I wouldn't mind 2, to be honest. Glasshammer on Saturday. Yeah, I can't do this weekend. Or next weekend. Or the weekend after that. I'm going to go to a Glasshammer event. They've got shit terrain as well. They've got fucking paperboard terrain and all. Yo, guys, thanks for the 59 months. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. What a legend.
Months of membership. You can always come to LARP. Me, Gaz, and Louis are planning to drag you down.
Oh, you got Gaz on the ball now, have you, as well, Gaz? The 2 Gazes and Louis. He wants me to go to LARP. He's desperate. He sent me a picture of him LARPing naughty for 3 months. He ignored me for 3 months. Prove to us you're a good player taking non-meta army. Bro, I've been playing just Space Marines for like 8 years. That's in all the other claws, yeah. I've been playing just Space Marines for fucking 8 years. I'm finally breaking out my comfort zone. And by comfort zone, I mean not trying to be a fucking loser, just playing one army. And now I'm like, the world's my oyster. Atropos Fund. Yo, Jacob, thank you for the 2, mate. I'll take Marines, but let chat make your list. No. No. We did that one already. Do you not remember when I got battered by Billy? Look what happened when I fucking let chat make my list. I was like, thousands are so broken, even chat could write the worst list ever. And I'll still win. Where is it? This one. Look what fucking happened. I was using the Hexwarp Thrall band and I got smashed. In the box. 100 to 67. Great game, mate. Well done. That was the worst game ever. I love Billy. He's a legend. Love Billy. Horrible game. Horrible game. So what you say is you're not a good player. Start on me. I got a plastic knife. I can write you a t-shirt later he's possible to win with. I don't want one. I don't want one. Am I going to like have 3 invaded TVs and 3 Storm Talons? Yeah, 3 Storm Talons, 3 Storm Orks, 3 invaded ATVs, and some fucking tactical Marines. No, I'm playing meta shit for a bit. It's fun. Why shouldn't I? What is it? It's fucking... This is me. This is me now. After all, why shouldn't I? Alright, Bilbo, put the ring down. No, the ring, the meta ring. I don't know why it's a pen. I don't know what mean this is supposed to be. I don't know what mean this is supposed to be. Hey, anyway. Shall we look at this old world shit to see what they've actually changed? Because there's nothing else happening. I'm bored of playing meta Marines all the time, so now I'm switching to a more meta flavor of Marines. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm already stuck. All well died once, don't let it die again. I'm already stuck because it doesn't give any context, you know. Change the second paragraph. I don't know what the second paragraph was. I don't know what the second paragraph was, to be honest. The fighting rank, yeah, I'm trying to look. I don't know. I think I understand this one. This denies line hammer. I didn't know all worlds had rules. It had just vibes. Yeah, it's just vibes and fucking like tea and biscuits. You know what I mean? He's changing the subject. Next, they'll be banning me. I will have to, Jace. Yeah, to be honest. I don't understand your logic of thinking that Thousand Sons and Space Marines are the same army. Just because they're both in power armor. They are nowhere near the same army at all. poison nerf as well. For each, I know that one. For each roll of a 6 to hit, because it used to just auto wound, makes them apply a +2 modifier to one of their wound rolls. They get +2 to wound. That's fun. What if he can't wound though? Does that mean poison doesn't work? These are just marines that got left on the top shelf of a library we forgot about. Yeah. I think they're just like so broken. But they're not the same. Space Marines don't get big monsters that are really cool that do mortal wounds at the end of movement phase. Space Marines should have that. Now errata is horrendous. May as well just print a new rulebook. Again, why not just go digital if you're going to do this amount of errata? Yeah, this is like crazy. Because this is the true old world experience. Should have just released his Facebook images for authenticity. Yeah. Some attacks are made in combat that must be made last. This is what has changed about this? I don't fucking know. That sounds like how you play it. I don't know what any of this means, so if everyone is moaning, saying a bad takes, go fuck yourself. How about that? None of this makes any sense because I don't know what the actual rules are. I just currently roughly know how to play Old World. What a silly game. I like Old World, but like, it's just a dog shit rulebook. It's an awful, awful rulebook. There's no digital version. There's no digital version of the rules. So you are just like printing out that 50-page document and reading it through. And then half of it doesn't fucking make sense anyway. How have you been tricked into looking at the Old World FAQ twice in one stream? I don't know. This is how Barrett feels looking at 40k rules. Yeah, I understand a lot of rule sets, but Old World is not one of them. Let's see what the article says. I don't even know what's in the match play guide. I've got fucking no idea. I'll stick to Age Sigmar. Age Sigmar is a fucking sick game, honestly. First we took a look at Magic for a while now. Level 4 wizards have been dominated. Lower level wizards instead of both casting spell. With this in mind, we've altered the way in which modifiers apply to both cast and dispel rolls and tweaked the casting values and number of spells. We've also taken the opportunity to amend the way in which units interact with magical vortex. Taking as a whole, these changes make Magic more reliant upon dice rolls rather than levels of wizardry, especially when trying to cast more difficult spells. It'd be nice if you like told them what the change was. It just said, fuck's sake. Use time with language to now parry enemy attacks, and there are bonus combat results in when you outnumber your foe, and there are now more situations in which infantry can fight in 2 rounds. We don't anticipate there being any future errata of this scope. They really want that game to just stay as it is. They really didn't want to write this, did they? What do you mean you don't think there'll be a future errata of this scope? The reason for erratas is to help fix the game when they realise there's issues. You can't just be like, yeah, we're done now. Fucking hell. It's a shame 'cause it's such a cool game. I just don't know it well enough. I like the models. I like the old models. Like, this look fucking fills me with joy. This. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so sick? Look at them bad boys. Hell yeah, dude. No one make it. Old World's a perfect game. Yeah, it must be. Must be. That's why there's a 17-page document coming out. It looks like an actual battle. So does Warhammer when you fucking lay out models and take a picture. Every game looks like an actual battle when you lay out the models and take a picture. The rules don't reflect it, though. I got invited to a team event, a team Old World event next week, though. Because I'm filming, I can't go, but I would have actually gone. I would have gone, but I can't go because I'm filming. It is a fun game, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I'm trying to look at FAQ and I don't understand the game, so there's no point. Yeah, we use MDF. Yeah, literally. Anyway, chatterinos. What else is happening? Not a great deal. New Sigmar. These look fun. I don't think I have a unit that looks exactly like this already. No flight stands. Love that. I love their beards. What the fuck is this? A Zontari entering dock. It's a mobile platform designed to accompany Skyfleet into combat. A single overseer operates the controls, pulling levers and yanking pulleys to help out with repairs and ensure their payload of auto engines are deployed when they're needed most. I love their definitely not manifestation models. Oh, is it a manifestation? That makes sense. I thought it was a terrain piece. It's a portaloo, it is. Each a wonder of ether engineering. Fucking hell. And powered by complex ethermatic algorithms. These can nullify manifestations, deploy stun clouds, and drop grudge blast demolition. Sometimes the old methods truly at the best. Enterprise admirals everywhere have spotted plenty of new opportunities to scour for ether gold and plundered regions previously too hard to explore, and so on the Skyfleet's on the move once more with the upcoming battle tone carriage on overlords. That artwork's nice. I really like that. There's something about Carriage and Overlords that really doesn't interest me, though. There's, like, some cool stuff. But then it's just like this. Just doesn't look very inspiring. Is that just me? I think it's the boats. I think the boats look out of place. Paint scheme. Yeah... Yeah, purple, maroon, gold has never done it for me, true. Oh god, I'm so tired today. I'm so sorry for yawning, chat. The metals look flat. Yeah. They don't look too warm. They don't look very gritty. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I've got no idea how this game works either. I don't know why I'm looking at this. I've got no idea how this game works either. I am interested to see the rules, though, because I want to see how, like, fucked they are compared to 40k in terms of, like, understanding. Because it seems like Heresy is taking such a devolvement, you know? Compared to, like, what they have, I've only heard... I was chatting to some people over the weekend who also play Heresy. They were, like, annoyed at how much it's changing. You know? They just seemed, like, annoyed. They were like, it's changing for the sake of it. Can we just bring back flying bases and do away with all the rock stacking? I will say they're more robust as a model. They're way more robust as models, that's for sure. But yeah, outside of like Heresy and Old World today, there's like nothing. And they obviously had Cathay. They had the Execrator, which we already spoke about. The giant thing from Vince Venturella looks fucking sick. It looks so good. Did you see this one, chat? Or is it that one? That looks so good. I didn't get one, obviously. I'm looking forward to not buying one. I can't afford one. But they look so sick. Somebody got two. Warhipster got two. Warhammer took mine. I could do without ever building an insect on its flimsy fight stand ever again. I magnetize on mine and it's great. You just use resin to stick the magnets on. This one, this paint job is he going to put it on Instagram? It's the Naughty Corner. Didn't see me post any Cathay, did you? He did not post about it. Essentially, a paint to build, though. Skill issue. But it's a skill issue. Oh, he's done a video on it. I just want to see better. I'm not going to watch his whole video. I just want to see better reveals. Look at that. That's gorgeous, that. That's so nice. That looks really, really good. It's the green to yellow that looks so good. Yeah, it looks amazing. With the pink pops, holy shit. Yo, they're fucking massive. Yo, they are fucking huge, dude. They're bigger, and he's quite leaned over, but they're bigger than the Sons of Bahamut. Bro, they're gonna look so out of place. They're gonna look so out of place, dude. They're gonna look so weird. What the fuck? That's fucking gorgeous, that though, isn't it? Anyway, if you want to know how to paint it, then go watch his video. Might even be able to use parts to keep Bash 40k night. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a perfect Atropos base, chat. That's an Atropos. 3 paints, 8 hours. Good title. Yeah, it's mostly airbrush by the looks of it. It'd be airbrushed and a bunch of dry brushing, I presume. Yeah, there it is. Boop, there it is. Paint some green tones. Dry brush a lighter version. Great job, mate. Great job. Go watch if you want to, but that picture is fucking so good. The red base as well, gorgeous. So why Knight's cracked now? You feel free to rewind if you want the full breakdown, but long story short, losing 1 toughness was annoying, but dropping 50 to 80 to 100 points each is crazy. Yikes. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Anyway, chat. I think that's about it for today. I don't have much for you because we've talked about the Imperial Knights already. I feel really shit. I feel fucking wank. I'm going to go have a nap, I think. And someone's just arrived at my door, so BRB, and then I'm going to go. People are going to be well annoyed if the point shift just enough for people to lose an entire night next time, though. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. However, chat, I've just been sent something very exciting. I can't show you the front because it's got my address on. Friendship with Games Workshop over. That's all I'll say. So I've got something very exciting, which I'm going to go film and play with now. This is kind of what I've been waiting for. So yeah, this should be really good. I'm very excited. So you'll see this hopefully next week. That's exciting. And I'll hopefully be live Friday for a live game. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get you next time. Appreciate you. Bye. Bye now. Bye. Whoa, I can't believe it's actually here. Oh my God.